So when I'm talking to people, like, for example, when I'm making videos for my channel, and there's a lot of people who watch my videos who are very new to all of this, or they're interested in just getting started, or they've just gotten started recently, I can always say, use this air-gapped cold card hardware wallet, run your own Bitcoin node, stamp your seed phrase into metal and make sure it's secure and all these kinds of things. But you start saying that to complete beginners, they're not going to rush out and do these things immediately. Vast majority are not.
Yeah.
So I think for most people, it has to be a bit of a process. And hopefully for most people, they don't have to experience a crisis to get to the point that I got to.
Yeah.
I was just listening yesterday to Tony Yazbek from the Bitcoin Way talking about what happened in Lebanon. I mean, that's a crisis of all crises. I mean, that's the worst.
Yeah. So he woke up in the morning from millionaire to nothing, basically. That's
exactly
the short summary. Yeah.
Which is much worse than what happened to me. So that is far, far worse scenario. So it can happen in a number of different ways. And I hope that people can kind of get to the point that I'm getting to and not have to experience a crisis, and actually listen to the people that have experienced something like this that's potentially life-changing. Fortunately for me, it was not life-changing. But I know, for example, in the Celsius collapse, there were people who lost everything. People who had sold their houses and put all the money from their house onto this platform, and I hope that people don't have to go through crises, but I feel that a lot of people will to get to this point, even if it's just kind of a small thing, like maybe one day they get locked out of their bank account.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about that in my videos as well. Like we just think that, for example, the money in the bank is ours. I mean, and it can be anything from like what happened in Lebanon, where they take your money overnight, all the way through to something a little bit more minor, where and I've had this happen. If you don't answer all our questions about these transfers you're making, we lock your bank account and you can't access it.
Yeah. Or the app just doesn't work for a few hours, for example.
Exactly. I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong in this centralized financial system that, hopefully people can see this and prepare for it. Because I think ultimately at some point in time, everyone will be affected one way or another.
Yeah.
But I think that a lot of people are going to have to experience some kind of crisis before it happens.